Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to Land of the Lazy Gnomes. They're all just sitting in here in the Great Hall waiting for stuff to do. So, how about we go and find them something to do, something useful, something with a purpose. Now, I've read your comments and someone mentioned that they don't believe grass grows up slopes. I don't know. But until I see some actual growth in any of this grass, I wouldn't really know how to get it over there because, as you can see, I have a large area here I flattened out where no grass at all has grown. So until I see some of this stuff here actually get a bit of grass on it, I can't really make any decisions as to whether I'll believe in my rams or I'll have to make some braces across. So we'll figure something out, but again, it has to start actually growing until I can really know for sure. We killed a bunch of skeletons last time. We have all our fields here replanted pretty much. We have a bit of a thing to do over here by the entrance. We need to get the training hall up, and we need to I think we need to relieve our soldiers of other duties than protecting our realm. The question is whether we need to separate the soldiers into two different squads and then have one down here defending and then one up higher defending. We'll have to figure that out, but for now at least we need to get this thing here built that I had planned. Basically what I want to do is build terrain floor. I want a block floor of sandstone, and I want it 5x4 up here and over here as well, because I believe 5x5, of course it's 5x5. Let us quickly make these 5x5 instead then. Build terrain. Floor, block floor, sandstone, make it 5x5. Because what I want to do is move the training facilities from in here and then out here by the gate, so that the soldiers, once I assign them to the training facility, will always be ready to respond. Now with this done, I also need to build terrain wall. And we need the engraved wall. I'm gonna do a star engraved here, basalt, and we want, let's see, we want it there, and there was a 5, yeah, so there, and then we want one there and there, and then we need to remove some ramps over here. So terrain, dig, ramp down. Like that, just to give us a bit more breathing space over here. Jeff falls asleep on the floor. That's not nice, Jeff. We also need to quickly replace floor, block, sandstone, just because we have these ugly dirt ones here. So get those done. Alright, second day of spring, year 2. In 3 days the merchant will arrive and we can purchase some new livestock, if we have the money. So let us see, we have a bunch of gems down here, so we can have our lovely jeweler make some more stuff out of malachite, and we need gem, let's make gem necklaces. 2 of those, get that done. Alright, so this out here is nearly done now. We can actually start deconstructing the training grounds in here, and so we deconstruct that, and then we can, once it's completely done, we can move it out there. And then we'll basically assign one squad of soldiers, or the squad of soldiers, to it, have them standing out there practicing. And then instead of having them do all sorts of other stuff, we'll just have them focus on defending us. As you can see now, I actually have unlocked a bit of mechanism here, so there's gearboxes, axles, and vertical axles. Not something I can really use right now, but oops, that button, there we go, rotate that. So we're gonna have our soldiers training over here instead, so they'll be ready for any goblin invasion coming this way, and that's gonna be brilliant, hopefully. I'm keeping my fingers crossed at least. So in here we want to somehow increase our efficiency in terms of creating various stuff. Like, we don't really need a lot more workshops because very few of them are set all the time. But we do need to get a bit of extra stuff done here. We also need to... Let's get these holes finished here. Blah, blah. Let us fill in these holes in the wall. Engraved basalt walls. There, there. Not there. There. And there. And there, mein Herr. Okay, they're actually building the right one first. Good. I thought I had to cancel one of them, but it seems that they can take care of it themselves. Alright, that should do it then. All the rooms should have their beautiful walls set in then. We can start replacing the floor instead. We also need another torch. Furniture... torch. Build one. Right there. And then we can start again doing terrain, replace floor with... Are these decorative? Yeah, they are. Okay. I don't know why I always have to double check that, but I just prefer not making the mistake. The music just stopped. And okay, it's continuing. Good. I thought I was gonna have to make a... or look at some sort of combat or something. Anyway, we need to decide what sort of floor we want to put into all of these dormitories and personal rooms, and also in the hallways between. Like, we got the decorative floor going down the middle here, and I really don't want to branch that off unless we can do the whole shenanigans with the free wide. So we need to find something else to use as the floor for the side passages. If we go replace floor here, what sort of material choices do we have? Plank, metal, thatch. Not really an option. Bone, we could do bone floors. I don't know how good that'll look. And then of course we have all the different stone floors here. I'm really tempted to just have basalt blocks in the hallways and then give them something colorful inside the rooms. So I'm thinking that I might actually do that. The other option of course is doing planks, but I think we're gonna go with the blocks here. So we're gonna have basalt blocks here in all of these. And then we're actually gonna have them in all the doors as well. And there we go, all the doors. Like that's gonna keep a bunch of people busy for a while at least. We have some miners, we have some various other guys in here just doing nothing. I think we need to do so we always have some torches. So craft torch, craft 2, let's say we always want 2 torches. That should keep someone busy at least. I also think we want to make another leather armor. So get the stuff ordered for that. I think we should have the fiber to the cotton to make that work. Third day of spring, 7 AM. And the training ground here are ready. So the Toady Shadows of Seal will be standing up here practicing. So we go population, professions, soldier. And soldiers will no longer do mining, they will no longer do wood cutting. They will do construction and holding, yes, sure. Let's see. There's also another thing I want to do, uniforms, plate mail. Left hand shield, right hand sword. Okay, so we can see if we can get some shields done for them. Now, I noticed that the game has received an update, so we can actually create wooden shields now. So if we order 2 birch shields, I don't know, can we do stone shields? Is that any good? No, stone sword, stone hand axe, stone hammer. Like some early game weapons there. I think we want to save the majority of our metals for making armor instead, because we still need a bunch of armor for our soldier guys. So let's focus the metal on equipping those. How much bronze do we have? We have 1 bar, so pretty much none. We need more tin. And that means we need to go down here and then climb up and see, is there more tin anywhere in the wall? Nope. We got it all. There is more copper though. So let's see if we can get the rest of that. And then we need to be on the lookout for more tin. Because we are out. We are fresh out of it. I also kind of want to continue these cross sections here up in mining just to get that done. And see what else is there. Like the main thing will be, did we just have a soldier coming down here? No, that's not a soldier. Alright, so have the soldiers moved? They have. And they are fighting and training. And I'm hoping that they will somehow learn something from it. Like, I think one of them is actually fighting one-handed. Nilbur, yeah, he's missing an arm. Arms missing, hands missing. But maybe Igor can actually get a bit of fighting skill now that he's fighting someone. Like, that's kind of been the thing. He has no fighting skill despite being pretty good with a sword and axe, but he has no fighting skill at all. And I don't know exactly how that makes sense. But hopefully now that they're training here, we can actually get something done with him. That is my hope at least. Also, supposedly when you butcher a goblin now, they also give a skull. So that's rather interesting, and should allow us to make even more skull helmets. Like how many? We have a lot of skulls actually. We have some yak skulls and a bear skull. Let's make a bear skull helmet. I want a bear skull helmet. Let's see how they're doing with the floors here. They're doing quite well. They're getting stuff done. But of course, it's all dependent on these guys getting done here. And since we don't have anyone making blocks, well, okay, he is. Ooh, there's sapphires in there. Mine wall. Get that sapphire out of there. Like, I'm just trying to follow this vein wherever it goes. And let's see, have we uncovered anything down here? We still have that emerald we need to dig out. And there's still more copper up here. Okay, let's see. Anything over here? They're digging rapidly, but not really finding anything. Nope, it doesn't look like they're really finding anything at all. Another thought I had was maybe potentially making a forward base somewhat down here in the mines. So instead of having this very open staircase here, then just getting the staircase down to like minus 25 or so. And then closing off the staircase all the way through and then making sure to light it as much of it up as I can. So that nothing can spawn. And that way, potentially, we'll have a good place to put the another training grounds if we want to split our soldiers up in two parts. Eventually, of course, we can also try and trap this area out here if the tinkering works out, so that stuff coming in here has a bit of traps to go through first. I'm hoping these guys are not really breaking their armor. We'll see. Just take care, guys. And why is this grass not growing? I mean, that's something that's kind of bothering me, that I can't seem to get the grass to grow. Do I really have that much anti-green fingers? Or do I need to like do this little reset trick again? Like replace that one with dirt instead and then see if anything happens. Surely there has to be some way to get the grass to grow, because at the moment it doesn't. Nothing's happening anywhere. Everywhere you can see that I've dug, no grass is spread at all. Nothing. So that's kind of off-putting, especially when I need the grass to make pastes work. We're starting to get some birch trees growing again. That's good. That's nice. That's very nice. Been missing these. I don't know how much more birch wood we have in store. Also don't know why our soldiers are not coming in to pick up a shield, but whatever. We have a birch barrel and a birch crate standing ready to do something with. So I think we needed another. Do we need another crate down here? Yeah, we kind of do. So get a crate. I was building a crate. Damn you, stupid goblins. But then again, I'm hoping that now that the soldiers are here, yeah, the soldiers go out to meet the goblins first. So hopefully they can use their armor to actually kill these goblins without casualties. Yeah, and they're back up to training. Okay, so we got a 1 copper shield, 1 copper hammer, and yeah, that's about it. They're back to training. Okay, so that seems to be working nicely. Soldiers are defending the gate again. Or for once, maybe. I suspended that one, yeah. Okay. Hide. Lots of hide, lots of bone, lots of skulls. Did we ever get that one done? Nope, it needs some things from in here. It needs the padding, which is being crafted now. Good. And in here they're butchering goblins, like it's no one's business. Wine is being distilled. I think wine's pretty much the only thing we're drinking at the moment here in this gnome kingdom. But yeah, these guys defending seems to be working, at least for the goblins coming outside the gates. So that's good. That's really good. Did we get... We got all that in the wall there, nothing left. Good. How about... We have these emeralds here. If I go terrain, mine wall. Let's get those done, and let's see if there's any more malachite in there, and there's a bit of stuff over here as well. And then over here, there is actually still copper in the wall, impressive. And there's some coal there, let's get that out. Nothing at all over there. Over here, do we have anything? Not anything except for a bit of sandstone, which we're kind of missing really, because we've been neglecting mining that for a while. There is something in there actually which we need to go in and get, so let us dig in here and see what it is. And that's pretty much all I can see. I also want to continue this staircase down here, so mine, or actually we need dig instead, so dig stairs down. And then rotate these so they fit nicely. And then let's bring this one down to -25 and see what we come up against. Whoops, that was one too many. No matter, we'll just cancel that in a second. -24 and -25. Okay, good. That seems to all be nice. Excellent. So miners are busy now. Very busy. Very, very busy. Having a stockpile down there of some food and drink might also not be a bad idea if we are making an outpost there. But then we need, of course, to increase the amount of stuff that we keep in stores. I think Igor, no, not Igor, but the other guy, did you go into sleep? The other soldier? Yeah, he's sleeping there. We're also a few personal rooms short, which is a bit of an issue. Just a wee bit of an issue. Do we have rooms to dig out more of them inside this mountain here? Let's see. We can't fit on that side at least, but we might be able to do it over here. So they are 4 by 5. Yeah. And then they have a door there, there. And then we have... Yeah, we can just barely fit them in. Alright, so we got 2 more there. And... Hold on. I'll return to you in a second. Don't worry, Mr. Skeleton. Then we can have... We can have a big room over here. Alright, so let's just see how much we can squeeze in here. We can probably also fit... can we fit in 2 more here? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Do we have to deconstruct that wall? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we can fit in a couple more there, we can fit in some more over here, and we can dig out a big room there, which we can then divide or whatever. Have it as a public dormitory. So, we got what? Everyone killing this gun. Good. This skeleton has a lot of armor. He dropped the shield. Dropped the helmet. We got a bunch more stuff to melt down. Alright, so we have the smelter here. We got 2 worn swords, we got a lot of worn hand axes. Let's just start with that, get some more copper going. We need to find another tin vein, so we can get the more bronze. Bronze is good. And we need to get these things mined out. Are they doing the staircase first? Yeah, it looks as though they are. Also, there's more malachite there apparently. So, mine wall and get that one out. So yeah, with our military actually being mobilized now as a proper military and not just a couple of guys hanging around with armor, I think we're gonna leave the kingdom again. I can't seem to get this grass to grow. I'm gonna have to do some research as to how the hell you get grass to grow again, because apparently it's dead, all of it. I can't get it to spread even on this little strip here, which is really, really annoying. So I'm gonna research that and then we're gonna return to Gnomoria. But until then, I'm Jerry and this has been the Kingdom of Lazy Bums who refuse to get grass to grow. Bye!